by slightly popular demand, I was asked to play Metroid Fusion for Halloween, and so I will. I haven't played this game in a very long time. I really like Metroid Fusion. It's a great game. Great game. Do I have this on pixel? I think I have this on smoothing. It's the visual setting. I kind of like smoothing though. It kind of works. I mean, it's all just personal preference, right? I think I'll let this play out once, because I think this is the only place you see this. If it isn't, sorry. Yeah, I already have a Metroid Dread playthrough on here. And with AM2R, I technically have a Metroid 2 playthrough, and I did Super Metroid not that long ago. The only thing I'm missing is 1 or 0 mission. I'm gonna do 0 mission. I'm not really a big lover of 1. Does it really change much? Just makes it quieter. Wouldn't it be amazing if it like somehow improved the sound chip? That would be great. So yeah, this may not be a particularly long setting of this. I've been assigned to watch over biologics research team. Fumbles the first sentence. So I once again found myself on the surface of SR 388. Federation force confirmed, guys. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. The infamous 5-minute long unskippable cutscene. Wait, is the intro to this game really that long? I don't know how many times I've replayed this game in my life, but I don't think it's as many as every other Metroid game. And not because I dislike this. Actually, no, I've definitely replayed this game more than 2. definitely played this game more than 2. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. You know, some of the visuals they did here are really good for the Game Boy Advance. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived reborn, as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. will soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. Yeah. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of the commands of this blunt computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. Yeah, graphically, some of the stuff they do in this game is pretty good for the GBA. Like, you know, you could argue about, oh, it's a little janky, but like, I don't know, it's kind of like clean looking. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Now, go to the quarantine bay. I guess that is kind of a long intro. Alright. Nailing it already, I see. Yeah, I wanted to fulfill pretty much everything that people had requested for Halloween. Just some games I hadn't gotten around to yet, and this was one of them. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Admittedly, one of the reasons I've been putting this off is because when I got sick, I knew there was quite a bit of reading in this game, and I was a little nervous about that, but I think it'll be alright. I mean, I've got to use my voice to stream anyway, so you know, it'll be fine. Hello, Gamer Cat. You seem very, very enthusiastic. That is some real caps lock action. Get away from me! Was that just like an introduction to the X? Can't morph boy it, can I? No. You bought a Toblerone. Oh, that's good to hear. What did you think about it? Yes, Sandra, I see you. Hello. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X-parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sense... Whoops. Kind of went a little too fast there. The gelatinous X-parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X-infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X-parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X-parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty. Is your objective clear? Now get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. One of the small ones. Well, what do you think of the Toblerone? I got a quiz if anybody else followed up on that. I'm very proud of you for doing that. That's great. I'm really happy to hear it. Now we just gotta hope you like it. Okay. I understand the size. What do you think of it? Oh, don't worry about it. Gamer Cat, there's no point dealing with that. You'll be here all day trying to make sense of it. Just carry on. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? With missiles, your chance of surviving climbs to 20%. 20%? Hot diggity damn, I'm staying alive. You're very good at counting, Sandra. Well done. I don't know where you're getting these numbers from, but well, you're trying your best. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation co I served under named. I don't feel like that's been punctuated right. Named Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified, out of respect and with some irony. I named the computer after him. No, don't join in. Let's not. Yeah, let's not just spam the chat with numbers. I'm gonna have to start dishing out some timeouts if we're not gonna be able to behave. It was funny yesterday. I don't really feel like it today. Samus is fucking shredded, by the way. Those shoulders. Oh, right. I was wondering where I needed to go next. I'm just being a silly Billy, am I right? You will be buying Toblerone again. Wonderful. The data room is just ahead. What would you rate it out of 10? Data downloaded, hold on, press B. If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, by the way, you've been given the assignment of buy a Toblerone, and then you tell me what you think of it. And if you've already had one before, buy one and tell me what you think of it. I'm not sponsored, but I really want people to buy Toblerones. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge bio signs, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X-parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now, find a way to the target. I'm finding a way to the target as we speak. Nice chocolate and the stuff inside it. I think it's nuts is good. I believe it's honeycomb and almond. I'm sorry if I'm a little low energy today. I'm just very sleepy. That will not be a problem in the future as much, hopefully. I think right now, it's just I did a big Discord stream for like a few hours earlier, and a follow up from that. I'm also now coming off of the back end of being sick, which has been like greatly affecting how much I've been able to sleep. So like, I think like I'm just ready for like a nice long sleep now, as opposed to these like really weird short ones. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they don't revive until an X comes into them. I was trying to play like the evasive game. I've completely forgotten certain bits of this game, evidently. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you stop coming back? Damn it. Come on, do the other one. Take the hit. Good. Honeycomb. It is very nice. Honeycomb is such an underrated thing in chocolate. I don't feel like there's enough love for it. I've seen trends for things like salted caramel and stuff, but I never see, you know, chocolate orange is another one I saw a really big trend for a while. Never see a trend for, honeycomb. Then sleep much straighter. I'll do what I want. That's a great sound effect. Oh. Why am I playing like a 5-year-old? I didn't save. I just realized I didn't save. Wait, I got lucky. I mean, I could still die to this. I have died to one of these before. Oh yeah, you gotta go for the little circle. Right? Oh wait, no, I'm out of missiles. Whoa, whoa. What am I talking about? Just go for the circle. There we go. Wow. That was a bad start. I tried more teasers. I guess they are honeycomb, aren't they? Mothball ability recovered. Ah, the classic. I like that I took loads of damage from the very first boss in the whole game. The one that most people probably forget even exists. Remember, you asked me to play this game. And by you, I mean, Blueberry. I don't know if you're still there, but you asked for this. I appreciate a lot, actually. That means a lot to me, to have this be requested. Oh, right. Why do I think I missed a save room before? He's not there. Well, he might be. He's just not, maybe not talking. You don't know. Let him answer that. And if he doesn't answer it, well, then we know he's not there. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1 shows several abnormalities in biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to take the access shaft and use elevator 1. Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. You're a very chill streamer and you play some interesting games, so thank you. There'll be plenty of opportunities to go to that save point right there. For now, I'll use this one. Can't do this. Yeah, you have to actually, kind of like the caps in Mario 64. You gotta activate each colored door. This room up here. Oh, I can do this now. Good. Very good. Anything else? I don't know why, this just felt like a room that would have something else in it. Maybe it does. This definitely won't be an 100% playthrough. None of my Metroid ones ever are because skill issue. Literally. Oh yeah, whoops, this isn't where I needed to go. I was like, wait, I don't remember having to run through that. It's been a very long time since I played this game. I don't know when I last did. It must have been close to 10 years ago. Right? Hey, at me. Oh. That did actually creep me out when I first played this game as a kid. I remember being like, whoa, what happened? That thing scares the shit out of me. Why am I going in this direction? He's like, go to sector 1. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'll see you in sector 2. Open it for me now, please. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work, something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter their environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Now get moving. Always save. The more I save, the less I have to redo. I do remember this being one of the harder Metroids. The only thing is, already playing this just this little bit is making me want to replay Dread. Because I haven't played that since, well, my playthrough of it, which I want to say that game came out in 2020? 2020? Talking 3 years. It was very good. I loved Dread. Other than that, wow. Let me get one thing straight, right? I remember that boss fight fondly, but I don't want to do it again. The final boss fight, I mean. I remember it fondly in the sense of it was a really cool experience. I don't think I'd want to do that again, still. there has not been enough time passed where I have gone, yeah, I'm feeling sadistic enough that that's something I want to do. Atmospheric stabilizer online, 4 units still malfunctioning. Isn't there a GameCube in one of these or something? Why do I remember there being a GameCube hidden in this area? I think Blueberry was the one that pointed that out to me, actually. Uh-oh. No, don't reform into more dangerous things. Oh, it's down there. Oh, that's a very easily accessible energy tank. Not that I've been waiting. Ooh. I still haven't really gotten used to the Switch Pro controller's D-pad. I'm not sure I ever will. I love the Switch Pro controller, but the D-pad is kind of funky. Just one really big button. Can't remember who I heard describe it that way, but it did sum it up perfectly as to like what's wrong with it. It's just one big button with like no real built-in dead zones. This game is not boring. Thank you. I worked many years on this game. I'm so glad to hear you enjoy my creation. We here at Nintendo. Where's the GameCube? I'm gonna be looking all over for that now. I'm sure I remember being told there was a GameCube somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's right on the corner of this thing that I'm pointing at. I'm shooting the GameCube. There it is. Oh, every single one of them has a GameCube on it. I just missed it on the first one, I guess. Okay, cool. Oh, they need to bring that back. Oh wait, no. To be fair, I feel like they do actually stick Switch references in things, right? I feel like they do. I don't think they ever stopped doing that actually. Obviously, they do it in Pokemon, but like, I feel like they do it in other stuff too. In the right direction. I mean, I don't. Is there really a wrong direction? I probably should have gone to that other room actually. That looked like an isolated room, whereas this looks like it's going to continue. Okay. What was up here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad I turned back for this. Oy. I don't know why, I remember dying a lot in this game. I'm starting to think, like, did I just suck? I think it was more bosses though, to be fair. I mean, I've only been playing this for 30 minutes. I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself to be like, oh, I'm fine now. I probably still suck, don't worry. I'm a YouTuber. It's in my veins to play game bad. Wow. I mean, that was not intentional, but the timing couldn't have been better. All right. Oh. What to do? Wow. That very rarely happens. Oh. I was a little confused there. Oh, this is the one we have to shoot it in, like, the hole. But every time you hit it, it shoots a beam. That's right. I remember this. Okay. Does that really help me with anything? Oh, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta aimlessly shoot at some walls for a bit. You never know what you'll get. I might not go for too much longer, to be honest. I was aiming to go for about an hour at least, but I might wrap this up a little quicker. I know that's going to be a very, very, very short stream for tonight, but like, my voice is a little bit fried. I definitely think I shouldn't have spent as much time in Discord during the pre-stream. It was fun. I don't regret it, but yeah, I definitely don't think I'll be doing this for too long. It's slightly harsh to talk at the moment. That was the last one, right? I did not read that at all. Why didn't I read that? Why did I not read that? I think I have more to do. I think that was it. I think I can head back now. I really should have read that. I don't know why I didn't. That is very unlike me. Just the dialogue came up and I just pressed it and yeah, just moved on. Yeah, I'm assuming I just gotta go back to my old buddy and hear what he has to say now. I swear to God, if I've missed one already, if I've become this clueless already, I'm gonna be a little upset. Atmospheric stabilizers online. But many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered the sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. Thanks. Thanks, man. That's weird. I just got a bunch of notifications coming through that were from like 2 hours ago. Really confused me. Alright. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. You can join the Discord with one of the links below if you really want to. I don't know that it's the right place for you though, considering you've called me boring quite a few times already. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur, Samus. It's an X mimicking you. I didn't press that. Named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is your objective clear? Keep an eye out for the SAX. But really name dropped that like 7 times there. That was pretty rad. They really wanted you to memorize it. Those 3 letters. It's weird. I think the thing that removed some of the fear of the SAX, the NAX, what the hell am I talking about? The NAX, is having played Metroid Dread now, I feel like the Emmys were 100 times more, not terrifying in the sense of like, ooh, spooky, scary, Five Nights at Freddy, scream in my face horror, but like, in the sense of like, well, they gave you dread, you know, you saw an Emmy moving around and you thought, oh shit, how am I going to avoid this? Not to harp on the name of the game, but, well, it definitely did manage dread very well. That game was very appropriately titled. I love Metroid Dread. I remember it very fondly. All right. Yeah, blue door unlock. Like a whole extra level of backtracking in this game. Before it was just like you get a new beam and now you can go through a place you couldn't go through before because of a new beam or a new weapon, but in this one it's literally just, well, the door can open now. New ways to innovate backtracking. There is more to this room. I don't have bombs yet, so I can't really check it very easily, but there is more to that room. Guaranteed. You got a second Toblerone. Damn, man. Wonderful stuff. I was gonna even pick up another one today. Voices of the Void, man. They have really sparked my interest in Toblerones by including them in the game. Excellent. Uh-oh. Those footsteps. Not good. We're about to get chased. I guess I could see how this game worked as a Halloween suggestion. At the time, I thought it was a very interesting one to be recommended, because it's like, well, that's an odd one to request on the surface. But then you think about it for longer than a second, and it's like, well, yeah, there really is like there is a looming fear in this game. There is something out there. We are being hunted. Literally, you are being hunted in this game. It does work. It sounded very odd at first, but it does. I think I went the opposite way of it. I don't think we have to deal with the SAX just yet. Thank goodness. Alright, I'll probably just go until the next save room. at the moment. Because yeah, it's hurting to talk a little bit. Sorry, that kind of brings the whole first one down, but I am feeling a lot better than, like, if you look at my my first stream of, well, not my first stream of Pokemon Country, the day I first streamed that, where I also did like part 9 of Terraria, and especially I think it was part 5 of Pokemon Moon. It was running like 2 days ago, and I felt terrible. I feel a lot better. It's just got no energy in me right now. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm very close. Like a really bullshit secret that you have to, yeah. I don't love that. I don't love forced secret finding. But I guess if you're in a situation where you're like trapped and there's nothing around you, it's almost not as bad, because it's like, well, you know, you've got to just try everything. Alright, well, that was a little quicker than I was expecting it to be, but yeah, I think it's probably for the best. I'm so sorry. I know this was an extremely short stream, but it kind of feels like back when I used to record stuff. I just sit down and play it for like a little while. I will be back for more of this. Maybe even later tonight. You never know. It's just right now, I don't feel great, so I'm gonna just take the time to just head off, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.